Hello, farmers, and welcome to the first episode of the harvest season of 2026. My name is Al.
My name is Kevin.
And we're here today to talk about cottagecore games.
Yes, woo. We
Happy
did
New
it.
Year, Kevin.
Happy New Year, Al. What is it? 3 days in and already things happening on the news. And
Yeah, super fun news day. We'll not talk about that.
yeah.
Because I don't think personally, I don't think it's a good plan to invade other countries and steal their leaders, even if they are terrible people. I just don't think that's a great thing in general. Just putting that out there.
Two rights don't make wrongs. Wrongs don't make rights. Everything is it's the feel bad story of the year already.
Wow. Let's hope it's the worst thing that happens this year. Anyway,
you know what? I was prepared to come in making jokes about votes and results of the game of the year, but I looked at the news and was like, nah, you know what? I'm good, actually.
But we're not a politics or a news podcast, so we're not going to talk about that. We are going to talk about what farming and cottagecore games we are most looking forward to this year. And for once, it won't be Snacko.
Yeah.
For the first time since the podcast started, it won't be Snacko.
Oh my goodness. I'm getting. I'll be honest. I haven't even finished. I haven't listened to the episode, but I peeked the results, and I'm all riled up.
Oh, you looked at the results, Kevin.
I had to. Oh, look, especially Kevin. Coming in, I had to know.
Oh man. Well,
it's fine.
Look, you'll understand when you listen to the discussion and how we get to that point. You'll understand why we went where we went.
Look, here's the thing. It's not a... Okay, this is the only comment I want to say. Like,
spoilers for the Game of the Year episode.
There's nothing wrong with Snacko. No, okay, yeah, spoilers if you haven't listened. There's nothing wrong with Snacko. It's a fine game. In fact, in other years, it probably would win. Like, I don't have any issue with it.
It did win, but okay.
Well, it would win. In my book, it would win. Let's say that. I just think Snacko is a great farming game. And I think there will be other great farming games.
Mm-hmm.
Wanderstop, we're only getting one of those every. I don't know when we're getting the next one. But
good.
That's my big put.
I'm glad we're not getting another one.
Oh my goodness! Okay, we're moving on.
Look, I am glad that you liked it so much. That is all.
Okay. All right, moving on. Al, what have you been up to? I'm putting on you. What's going on?
Whoa. No way. I haven't said we're going to have some news. But first of all...
The non-bombing kind?
Yeah, some game news. Some games, news.
Yeah. Stuff happens still, apparently.
First of all... I'm still letting you say it.
What have you been up to?
There we go. Okay, cool.
Okay. All right, yeah, what have you been up to, Al? I'm putting it on you. What's going on?
I haven't been up to a huge amount gaming-wise because holidays are always complicated with kids. But I have been pouring my way through the Pokemon Legends ZA DLC. I finished the main story.
You made all the donuts. Now we can feed them to Diantha. Yay.
So here's a couple of things about the donuts. First up, I still don't like the timers, right? I don't like the timers at all for two reasons. One, I don't like the stress. And two, when I'm in a place where I've done everything and I've done all the things I need to do in that area and there's nothing left for me to do, like there's not a Pokemon that I want to shiny hunt, there's no tasks to get, there's no items to get. And I'm sitting there with a few minutes left on my timer. That's wasted time. I could be doing something, but there's nothing I can be doing, and it's really annoying. So it's like you have to constantly be judging which is the right donut to do, and it's very frustrating. And if you make a mistake, it auto saves when you use a donut, so you can't then just reset it. Yes, listeners, I know about the backup save. I'm not doing that. It's too much effort. And I just find that is just as frustrating as running out of time. Right? Because it's like wasted time that doesn't feel good.
Sure.
I don't like how the recipes are not consistent like they were for curries and sandwiches. Like if you use the same berries, you get different effects out of it, right? So you can't consistently get like sparkling power for a specific type. You just have to keep doing it, and eventually you'll get what you want. And again, it saves when you create a donut. So you can't even like save scum that. Yes, again, listeners, I know about the backup save. It's too much effort for making a donut.
Yeah. Yeah, that's okay.
It's just weird decisions. It's like the Pokemon Game Freak continually like to be show that they don't like us resetting things, and I don't get why they would restrict it in that way. It just seems like such an annoying thing. Like I mean, it all comes down from the fact that they didn't allow you not to have autosaves, and like it doesn't solve the problem that they want because they still have the backup saves and they need the backup saves. They can't get rid of the backup saves. It just means that it's more effort to do it. And yeah.
It's well, I think on the one hand, if your game is in such a way that players are encouraged to reset, like I mean, I don't know, personally, as if I were a game dev, I wouldn't want that. And that feels like a flaw.
Yes, but there's wanting it and going out of your way to make it difficult.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Also, I wouldn't want to reset. I wouldn't want to reset the donuts if they were consistent, like the other previous things we've done. Right? Like I really liked how curries and sandwiches. Well, curries didn't have any effects, right? But they at least they made the same thing when you use the same ingredients. And sandwiches, if you used the same ingredients, you got the same effects. Like I don't like this. Like use up all your donuts on this thing that might make Sparkling Power 3, or it might make Humongo Power 1. Okay, why?
It is baffling, isn't it? And not just this, like so many things that Pokemon does, like their refusal to learn from themselves. I don't know.
However, other than that, I have been enjoying the DLC. It's not a particularly interesting story. It's kind of predictable, but what I've said a couple of times to people is I think this is the funniest Pokemon has ever been.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. Although I hear that Rainy's pretty good though. At least on the side stuff.
Like I'm regularly laughing out loud during dialogue in this game. Even more than the base game as well.
That's pretty good. That's pretty hype. Yeah, I wish they did a little more with this whole hyperspace reality stuff, but I guess I'll take that. I also wish. Well, no, I'm just getting into it, but okay. Try to judge what's there. It's fine, I guess. It would have been a good opportunity for other characters to show up. I'm just saying.
yeah, they could definitely have done more with it. And I guess it does just feel like another example of the continuation of, okay, we've done enough to sell this game, let's move on to the next sort of thing. And
sure.
Okay, sure. I mean, this is the thing, like I'm enjoying it, and I am still not regretting my purchase. I will continue to buy the games because I continue to enjoy the games.
Sure.
And, you presumably still haven't bought the game?
Not yet, no. But, I mean, it's on my list. I do wish to play the game.
Yeah. So, I don't know. Blah. I'm enjoying it. I like it. There you go. But, as always, there are things that frustrate me about it.
Here's a question. Would you give up this game to get Pokemon Z back in 2014 or whatever?
No, I don't think so.
Okay. Fair enough. I'm just curious.
I mean, Pokemon Z would have just been the same, but maybe with one extra story with Zygarde. And actually, like, what we got out of this was more than that.
I guess. But it was also XY, and those are some dang good games.
They were, but the Z would have just been the same. I don't want just X and Y again.
I know.
Right? Like, I want something different.
Well, I guess, fine. I can't believe Cindy and Dexia didn't show up. This was their moment to show up.
There are many people that you question why they didn't turn up.
Yeah, Clement's a big one too, eh? Don't worry about it. That's
It's all right. We're in 2026, the Pokemon's 30th anniversary. I'm sure we'll have lots to talk about later in the year.
Well, yeah.
So that's what I've been up to. What have you been up to, Kevin?
Okay, so I have started Discounty.
Ah,
Um, the game that's cottage core. So guess what? I may speak about that at length in the future on this
sounds
very
good.
platform. Spoiler. Right now I'll give it a thumbs up so far right now. It's doing what I want. Oh, there's one glaring spot of like not good. Okay, and it is the shop management like gameplay thing. Specifically on controller. Um, what it is the customer brings a number of items to the register, and you have to tally up their total, right? Um, it's not terribly hard. It's fine. It works for the thing, but on controller, you have to because they give you like a little number pad, or you have to type in. But if you're on controller, you have to like move the control stick around it's not even like moving the cursor around. It's like the center of the control stick, like, neutral position is 8 or whatever. And then you move to the diagonals to get the different number
Oh,
buttons.
okay, yeah, yeah.
Yeah. And you have to hold like, what is it, LT to push 0. And it's not great. It's not a great solution.
It's like doing a
To the,
rotary dial on a
yeah,
phone.
basically. Um, and so when,
For our younger listeners, rotary dials were old
oh my
phones that had a
gosh.
circular thing where you went from the start to go to the number and then let it run back. Go ask your parents or grandparents about it.
Yeah.
I don't know if we actually
Oh
have any
my.
young listeners. They're probably all our
Prob-
age.
Probably. Dalen, go ask your parents. um. Anyways, but so it's not a great feel to the gameplay mechanic, the primary thing of checking people out. But other than that, I'm enjoying it. Yeah, like I said, once I dive deeper into it, I'll do thoughts on it more. But overall, not disappointing so far. So yeah. Well, that's discounty. Let's see what else. Oh boy, Unite. Oh man, I haven't talked about Unite in a minute.
Oh, yes.
Oh, ow.
What have we got recently?
Oh,
I've not really been paying attention to Pokemon Unite. In about the
and
last 9 months, I've barely heard anything about it. Coincidental
okay, so
dates,
they
maybe?
did a big update in December, I believe it was.
Okay.
Um, and they, it is the, uh, how should I put this? So Unite has constantly been in an arms race to take more of your money.
Yep,
They,
like all of the Pokemon games. Yep.
yep, yeah, absolutely right. It's a big gotcha thing in general, but
Yeah.
very very guilty.
My money
As
is
they
sunk
intro
into Go and TCG Pocket, so I
there you
definitely
go.
can't do another one.
Fair enough. So it's been clear, like, yeah, here's a 30 more passes for special costumes and whatever, yada yada yada. And while annoying, it's been, at least for me, it was tolerable. Because there was a lot of pop-ups, but you can ignore it.
Mhm.
Now they've broken the emergency glass break in case of we want more money. They have changed the acquisition system for new Pokemon. Um, so before you play the game, you get there's various currencies, but you play enough, you get currency enough to buy a Pokemon. Fairly straightforward, simple, and considering the nature of the game, it's what works. You want to play as Gyarados, you save up enough, you buy Gyarados, and then you play as it, right? They have changed it to where you can no longer select the Pokemon you want to buy.
What?
You can do that if you have the premium currency where you pay with real.
I'm sorry. Did they make Unite more gacha?
Oh yeah,
For goodness
oh
sake.
yeah. Because here's the thing.
What
So
oh.
okay, so if you pay money, real money dollars for the premium currency, you can still buy the Pokemon you want. Of course, they left that untouched, right? Otherwise, they have, I forget what they call it, but basically there's a bar, right? And once you play enough, you fill up the bar. And once you fill up the bar, you can buy a certain license from a select group of Pokemon that they tell you can buy from. Like, oh, you filled up the bar. Okay, congrats. You can now buy three of or one of these three Pokemon. And if you have them all, I forget what you get. You fill up the next bar faster. I don't remember exactly what, but the point is,
Oh, it
I
doesn't even
cannot
show
just.
you a list of 3 that you don't already have.
I'm sorry.
It doesn't even just show you a list of 3 that you don't already have.
No,
So the
no,
3
it's
could
like
be 2 that you already have and 1 you don't.
yes,
For
yes,
goodness sake.
yep. And it's like a ladder sort of thing when you fill up the next pass. Okay, hey, here's the next level on your pass. You can these are the ones you can get in the next round, and so
Ugh.
on and so forth. Right. So I'll just use a concrete example. Vaporeon. Vaporeon released last month. It's like the one defender I don't have. In an idea, 2 months ago, I would have just saved up my money and bought a Vaporeon. Now I have to wait until the bar says I can buy Vaporeon. Oh, it is baffling, baffling
That's
to me
amazing.
because this whole game is predicated on playing the Pokemon you want to play.
Yeah.
So the fact that they've limited this, it's this is it.
I
It
feel
feels
like
like the
I feel,
end times for Unite.
yeah, I feel like I think it would be less stupid if that was how it always was. And it was just
Sure.
like the more you play, eventually you'll get to unlock the better characters, right? Like that doesn't feel like the worst thing in the world. It doesn't feel amazing, but it doesn't feel like the worst thing. But doing it, was that like 3 years into its lifetime?
Mm-hmm.
And that's bizarre decision. Yeah, what? Oh goodness! Like you could have bought like a whole bunch of them, and now you either have and the one you don't have is in the top level. So because you have bought a whole bunch of them, you're now disadvantaged, and that you don't get to unlock anything new unless you pay for it until
Yep.
you get to the very top. That is dreadful.
Yep. It's not great. Now, I to be fair, I have not played it at length the license journey update, so I may have some aspects wrong. There might be something I'm misunderstanding. But in general, like I said, I wanted to buy Vaporeon. I couldn't to the shop and I couldn't buy Vaporeon. Um, but
That's super bad.
yeah, it's not great. Yeah, yeah, I don't it's not bueno. No bueno. So that's great, not great, and is genuinely soured my Unite experience. I've been playing that much just because I've been busy, but again, and like you said, 3 years. I've been playing this game for 3, 4 years, however long, and I've enjoyed it. I've very much enjoyed it, and now they did this. So,
Wow.
oh, well, I'm gonna really feel it, when they release Hawlucha or the new Mega Ballings or whatever, and then I can't get it.
Yep.
But we'll
Because
see. I don't know.
the new ones are going to obviously be, higher up. They're going to be like the top ones because otherwise,
Yeah, yeah, of
like,
course. Yeah.
so stupid.
Oh, you know what isn't stupid? Ball Guy. So some might say, but that's why we love him. Um, because Ball Guy, they added a new Suit Ball Guy to Pokemon
Obviously,
Masters. Um,
why wouldn't they?
I'm changing gears here, but have you seen the new Ball Guy outfit, Al?
I have not. No, I saw someone mention it on Discord, but I haven't. I haven't
Oh
looked it
my
up.
gosh.
All right, give me a minute. Give me a second.
It's in here. I'm going to show you the picture. It's incredible. It's a New Year event because what's it called? Masters always does holiday events or whatever. And so we get Ball Guy, but he looks like a Hisuian Pokeball,
Oh
and he
my.
comes with a Hisuian Electrode, and he
Okay.
has kind of a kimono sort of look to it. Not kimono, I forget what they're called, but that's sort of like traditional Japanese coat sort of thing. He looks great. It's fantastic. I love Ball Guy so much. It's stupid, and they added him to the what they call the lodge, which is the kissing booth, as people call it, where you
Yes.
just get to hang out with the trainers and do one-on-one conversations and whatnot. So yeah, good times in Masters at least. They didn't shoot themselves in the foot. I mean, they did before, but they fixed it already.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
So it's incredible. Great stuff. There was a new Lana too, but like it's fine. Whatever. Who cares? It's all ball guy I care about. Oh, yeah. Good times. I genuinely wonder how if they're gonna touch ZA characters at all. Because they have
Surely at some
Emma,
point.
but they have XY Emma. How are you gonna add the new Emma?
Well, I mean, they have. That's not unusual
I
that
guess
they have
so.
multiple versions of a character.
Yeah, but that's like future version, that's I don't know.
Yeah.
Whatever. We'll see. Well, will we
I
get
think there's nothing wrong with that.
terrorist Mabel wife professor? I don't know. Maybe.
Maybe.
Maybe. I mean, you can already hang out with Giovanni in the lodge, so they're not adverse to hanging out with the terrorists. Sorry.
Exactly. Also, she's reformed. Come on.
Yeah, she is. Yeah, that's great. Good times. Oh,
Slash
that's
got
one
out
of the
on a deal.
wins for
Like,
sure.
what is reformed if you can just get
Yeah. Okay. That's all I got. That's all I got.
All right, well, let's talk about some news. First up, Stardew Valley, the Switch 2 update came out since the last recording I did. I can't even remember when that was. Can't remember when this came out. I just remember it came out sometime in the last 3 weeks.
All right. Wait. So is it Stardew Valley 2? Did ConcernedApe do it? I don't know what's in the update. I don't
Well,
even
that's
know.
a good question. Does it count as Stardew Valley 2? No, it's just for clarification for people listening. There are no additional content. It's just new features based on the Switch 2. So it has mouse mode, it has game chat. There was something else, I think. I can't remember what it was. I mean, most of
Does
it is.
it have the game chat where it puts your face over the character?
That is a good question. I don't actually know whether it does that or not.
Probably
I'm
not,
guessing
but
not,
it'd be
'cause
dope.
I haven't seen any game do it other than a first-party Nintendo game.
Yeah. Yeah, and no other game probably ever will. Maybe Among Us, maybe.
I guess the question is whether they can or not, like whether that is available to those games or not, because it might be a private API. We don't know. Anyway, it's free, just in case people are listening, and it's free update from the Switch 1 update, standard price if you don't already have it. And there's some significant bugs. So if you are playing the game,
And not the kind you want.
yeah, it's not no, Stardew doesn't have bugs. So there's a crafting issue where some things, if you craft, it will randomly get rid of some things in your inventory. So just be careful of that if you are playing the Switch 2 version of Stardew. We also got some more info on the 1.7 update, which will be coming out sometime.
What?
I suspect next year, but we'll see.
ConcernedApe is working on more Stardew.
What? He has said that there will be a new farm type. I mean, technically, I guess he didn't say that. What he said was it is traditional to include a new farm type. So he's going to add a new farm type. But technically, he didn't say he was. And it looks like he's focusing on character and story related stuff. So
you know what? That's probably one area that it could use a little love, right? Like, I don't know. Maybe I haven't been keeping up, but I mean, all the stuff we talk about, doing stuff with your spouse, wouldn't that be nice?
Yeah. So we'll see what comes out of that. But that is what we know so far. Next, we have the Farming Simulator Signature Edition, which is just the Switch 2 edition.
All right. And you grow piranha plants finally.
I don't know why
it should be.
I don't know why they called it the Signature Edition. I'm just going to ignore that question. I don't know why they called it the Signature Edition rather than Switch 2 Edition. But
I can't even come up with the witty reason. I have no idea either.
Oh wait, no. So I think the Farming Simulator Signature Edition already existed, and now this is the Switch 2 edition of the Signature Edition.
Oh,
maybe
good times. Good. Don't you love naming things? It's good stuff.
Or maybe it isn't. I can't get the. No, I think it is new. Yes, because the newest one on Switch is Farming Simulator 23. Anyway,
and
people on Reddit.
Can you farm as Mario?
People on Reddit really hate this version, apparently.
Okay.
So
you know what? they're probably right. The farming sim people are they're a passionate community. I'll say that.
Yeah.
I won't mess with them. I'll agree with whatever the Reddit says.
Next, we have Fantasy Life I have released a free DLC, The
Oh,
Sinister Broker Bizarrio's Schemes.
oh, okay.
It's a roguelike
It's
mode.
which is interesting. That can work, and that I haven't played I yet, but I know Fantasy Life original pretty well, and you could do a roguelike mode there. Yeah, sure, why not? Um, I wonder what rewards you can get out of it, but that seems sensible, especially since works better with co-op, I'm sure.
Yeah, they don't say a huge amount about it. They let me just click through to this link because I also haven't played this game yet.
Man,
There, so it's a dreamland
isn't level
apparently that you go to. So it's a separate world that you go to do
of
the roguelike
course
bit,
makes sense, yeah.
and
I
it looks like it looks like it's just a combat focused version,
Yeah,
which
that
presumably
makes
the combat's
sense.
in the overworld as well. Presumably,
It is, yeah. I it is a shame because in fantasy life you have these different jobs or lives or whatever you want to call them, right? You can be a cook or an artist or a paladin or whatever. And all the co-op stuff is focused on the combat because
yeah.
that's the logical choice. That's what you could work, but I wish you could do co-op with, I don't know, cooking or blacksmithing or whatever, but I
Yeah.
don't know how you do that. So say la vie, go fight stuff like fantasy life.
Maybe I'll play this game one day.
I mean I will. I know I will one day, like Pokemon.
Next, we have Cult of the Lamb Woolhaven. This is their next update. We have a release date. It is coming out on the 22nd of January. And it's a bunch of winter-based stuff, which we knew before. But what we didn't know before was that the winter's coming to the village as well. So it's not just like, because I assumed it would just be like other winter areas that you would go to with the, like you're
Yeah.
going down your combat to get stuff and bring them back. No, it looks like winter's coming to your village and you'll have to adapt to survive.
Yeah. Um, which I mean, that's kind of wild because survival could already be hard in that thing. Like,
Yeah.
that seems difficult. You can throw snowballs. That's pretty cool. Like, you know what? Good for Cult of the Lamb. Look how long it's still going on this far in, and we're still getting new stuff. That's pretty cool.
Yeah. And it's free.
Woolhaven's a good name. What a messed up little game. I love it.
Oh, wait, no, it's not free. My bad. Woolhaven is a paid DLC. My bad.
Ah,
I
well,
missed that before.
that's fine. It's
It is
worth it. I promise you, it's worth it.
£15. So, will that be presumably like $18?
Yeah, it sounds about right. Let's see, 17 USD.
So close.
There you go. That little sheet deals with a lot of stuff. I just gotta say, a lot of Elder Scrolls. I'm watching the trailer.
Yeah, I mean they're also trying to run a cult, so like don't feel too bad
Yeah.
for them.
That's true. That is very true. Brought it on itself.
And our final piece of news, we actually have a lot more news, but I decided not to include it in this episode because we're going to have a full news-only episode catching up on everything soon. But the last big piece of news I wanted to cover was that Sunhaven have released their 3.0 update, The Great City. And this adds a whole new region, which is obviously a great city.
The greatest Woolhaven.
I mean, do I doubt it? That would be an incredible coincidence.
I also doubt it.
And obviously, new storyline, new romanceables, but also new craftable items, new shops, new clothes, furniture, etc.
I'm always really torn when I hear new romanceables because that is a cool big thing to add, but also like, how you gonna integrate that when you're got an existing file probably. And you've already set,
go romance someone else,
or just start a new file. That's the only logical solution to any update ever.
I mean, that's what I do every Stardew update, right?
Yeah. See, you get it.
Let's see if I can succeed in not doing that next time.
Oh yeah, no, there's a new farm type.
Ah,
What
there
are you
is a
gonna
there.
do?
Yes,
Not
of course. Look, maybe it'll be a farm type I don't want to do. Right? Maybe it'll be another beach farm.
okay, sure.
Don't like the beach farm.
Uh, Sunhaven.
So that's all of our
Yeah.
news for this episode. As I say, there will be more in the next episode. Our main topic for this episode is we are going to talk about what we're looking forward to most in farming and cottagecore games, specifically in 2026. We have quite a few in the list upcoming this year, and quite a lot that might be coming. Shall we just? How many do you have on
Okay,
your list?
like maybe three, but it's
Okay.
really one, and forcibly
Okay.
I
Shall I?
tried to
Shall
pick some other
sh-
ones.
I will start then. And
Or should we just get out of the way? The big one.
no, no, I want
Okay.
to talk about that at the end, right?
Okay. Okay. Okay, fine. All right. I mean I can give you one.
So
Uh
so let me go for one first, and then if you've got another one, you can do
all
that,
right.
and then I'll bunch my other two together because they're kind of very similar, and then we'll go with the big one at the end.
Okay.
So I'm quite looking forward to Witchbrook, which is obviously the witch farming game. It is maybe I'm a little bit one trick in some cases, but like I really like how the brooms aspect seems to work in this game. I like that, and
Yeah. No, that's fair.
yeah, it looks really fun. It looks like the most freeing movement in a 2D farming game, which I'm excited to see how that works.
Hold on, pulling it up. But that's a good point. Because you don't think about movement too much in these 2D farming type games, even though it is probably a big deal. Um, yeah, yeah, no, that's fair. Um, well, I yeah, I don't know what else to say. Others,
We'll have to see
um,
how the broom actually works, because it's possible like everything we see is just like you're just going faster, so it's possible that it's more limited than I was expecting. But I'm hoping that it is more nice and flexible, and like you can fly
and
high
you
like.
land on an upper level, right? That's the winner, or that's what you want.
Yeah,
That's
yeah, exactly. Exactly. I'd like, yeah, I'm up high and I want to just like fly over a drop rather than have to go down the stairs and stuff like that. Yeah, like absolutely. Like I want to be able to do that. I think that would be fun. And presumably you will not start out with the broom, right? So it becomes a faster, it's like the horse in Stardew, right? Like you'll get it later on.
yeah.
Um, but I think it could be really fun. I think having to like start off by walking around everywhere, and then eventually you get this broom that allows you to move much faster and over shorter distances would be fun.
Yeah, no, that is a one cool thing. I'll say that. Yeah. Otherwise, I mean, yeah, it looks fine. Which book does look fine? I'll say that.
Yeah, I get why people wouldn't necessarily be excited by it, because it's like it's a Stardew-esque farming game. Oh, I did see one where oh yes, yeah, I've finally seen something in one of the videos where they do show someone going up on the broom and over
Yeah,
rooftops.
you do. But the question is, can you land from there? That's the kicker for
Look,
me.
I if I can't land on a rooftops, that's fine, but it definitely looks like you're better because there's overlapping bridges and stuff like that. Like as long as I can get up
Yeah,
those bridges, that's the important thing.
yeah, yeah. That's fair.
So we'll
Uh,
see how that is, but I'm always looking for more interesting movement in 2D farming games.
yeah. No, that is a good one to look for. A good mechanic thing to judge to look forward to. I agree.
All right, what's your other
Okay.
one that you thought of then?
Well, you know what? I'll play off the witch thing, and I don't even know if I'm going to play it, but I'm excited about it coming out. Neverway looks dang good still. Our cottage gore, scary, genuinely spooky. Celeste art,
Yeah,
scary. I don't, it's the spooky one.
yeah.
Um, yeah, like I said, I don't even know if I'll get to it. But it looks really good, and I'm hopeful it succeeds because I think the variety in this space is much appreciated. Someone putting this much care into the horror aspect of a cottagecore game. I like it.
I don't disagree with you. What I would say is I don't think Stardew But Horror is that original idea. I think it has been done, but it does. True. This does certainly have a unique, not necessarily art style, but the color palette makes it feel unique because it's all kind of purpley and dark.
Yeah. I agree with that. You're right. It's not reinventing the wheel per se. You're right. Other places. I mean, how we just talked about Cult of the Lamb, right?
Exactly.
Like, so it's maybe not hyper novel, but it looks really well done, if nothing else.
Yeah. I mean, having said that, Cult of the Lamb does lean into the humor of it, right? Whereas this doesn't look like it's leaning into the humor. This looks like it's truly trying to be horror. Spooks. And the farming stuff is just like a mechanic through this horror RPG. Horror is always a difficult one because it's like, what is one person's scary is one person's whatever, you know?
Yeah. I have an idea for a new horror farming game. It's one just set in 2026 America. Oh, what else you got on your list, Al?
So I have two that are not definites. Okay. One of them is Fields of Mystria 1.0. We didn't get that last year. I'm hoping we get it this year. It'd be fun to
well, Snaggo came out. We need another goalpost mover.
yeah. I mean, I feel like with what I've seen them doing, I feel like it could well be the year for Fields of Mystria 1.0. I guess we'll see, but I think I'm looking hopeful at least. I don't think they have a date set. I don't think they've given an indication, but we're now sitting at, was it 18 months roughly since it entered early access. So hopefully this year, we'll see what happens.
Got the coins with the clothing removal coins for the game.
Why do we have to talk about them again?
Oh, what a journey. They have their priorities straight. That's why.
Clearly. But the other one, which is even less certain, is that I would be very surprised if there isn't something Story of Seasons this year. Mainly because we haven't had a new main series game since, was it 22 was Pioneers of Olive Town?
Let me check. It's been that long.
That was 2021. 2021 was the last time we got a new main series Story of Seasons game. So we're now this will be 5 years this year. And
it's the 30th anniversary, right?
It's the 30th anniversary. So that's the other thing. Like, I feel like they've probably been like aiming for this. And we do know there's stuff because they announced things. Like, was it 2 years ago? They were like, oh yeah, we're going to have 2 new games. One of which is a traditional Story of Seasons and one of which is a more, I think they said more multiplayer focused.
The gotcha game.
But they've not really said much about it. And they haven't mentioned anything since then.
They're bringing back the 4Girls series. Yeah.
Oh, goodness. So I would be surprised if neither of them came out this year. If I had to guess, probably the standard one will come out this year and the multiplayer one will come out next year or the year after. But I'm very intrigued as to what it is they're doing with the multiplayer one, right? Like, what does it mean? Is it an MMO? Or like what are they doing? Like that all they told us was it's going to be more multiplayer focused. That's literally all they said. And then the other one they kind of and the other one they kind of showed like a very short clip of just the cow and the chicken in a field.
Yeah.
And so you're like, okay, that tells me nothing. I mean, it looked good, but that doesn't tell you anything. So it'll be interesting to see. I'm a little bit more hopeful. Obviously, Pioneers of Olive Town was fine, but none of the like characters or stories were particularly interesting. But I think they've shown with Grand Bazaar last year that they can still do that, and so hopefully they will still do that. I don't think we'll get a remake this year. I suspect I hope they don't do a remake this year. Like, I hope they're focusing on getting out one of these new games.
Story of Seasons original remake.
Look, I mean, I would be up for a port of that. I don't think it needs to be a remake. I think I think a Story of Seasons port to Switch would be nice, but because I've still not played that one because I need to go back. Oh, you mean the original Harvest Moon? You don't mean the original Story of Seasons?
Oh yeah. Oh, sorry. Yeah, no, I meant original Harvest Moon. Original.
Oh yeah, no, I don't think we'll get that.
Actually, but no, original Story of Seasons from 3DS. That would be a good port. You're right.
So that's what I was thinking. That like this, I think it would be fun to port the three 3DS Story of Seasons.
Yeah.
I know, like a multi-pack. I think that would be fun. Like, you don't have to change them a huge amount. You just need to figure out the 2-screen thing that a lot of games have already kind of figured out. And I think most of the Story Seasons ones, they just used it for a map. So there's probably not a lot they need to do. I think it would be fun to do a multi-pack of the first 3 Story Seasons games for 3DS. Put them over to Switch. That would be good fun. I would definitely play Trio of Towns again. I really loved Trio of Towns. That's still one of my top ones for characters. Like, the characters in that game were one of my favorites of any farming games. Obviously not better than Stardew. I'm not trying to say that, but like, certainly it might be second or third. And I really do want to play the first 2, but I just haven't, because 3DS.
Story of Seasons, the 30 pounds. We did it, man.
So I don't know what we're getting Story Seasons this year, but we must be getting something. And so I'm looking forward to whatever that is, whether it's the new game.
You know what? Just give me a game where I play as a cow. How about that? I'll take that. Cow adventure.
Maybe that's what the multiplayer game is. It's just everyone's a cow. All right, Kevin, take us home. What was it you're really looking forward to this year?
Okay. I'm gonna give you 2 I came up with 2 other ones. One of them I put a question mark because I don't know if I'm actually excited or not, but maybe.
Go for it.
Artisan Story looks interesting, I guess. This is a question mark. This is my question mark because I like monster farming ranching. I don't know if they're gonna do it well. But it has a cool little, Octopath-esque art style, so that's kind of cool. But that's kind of all it's got going for it. I don't know how well it's actually going to come out, but it has an eyebrow raised. Let's say that. The other one, it's maybe low-hanging fruit, but Super Zoo Story.
Yeah.
I like animals. I want to raise animals.
I nearly put that one on my list, but I didn't. I thought 4 was probably enough for me.
Yeah. And I mean, like, it's low hanging fruit. Like I said, it just Stardew, but to do instead.
But but Kevin, that's a big but, right? Like, a lot of these it's Stardew but their butts are small. Yeah. This is a big butt, right? Like, this is you're running a zoo. That is a huge difference.
Yeah, it is. Right? Like, I'm oversimplifying here and comedic hyperbolicism, whatever. But I mean, like, even just Roots of Pacha, right? Stardew but prehistoric. No, that was actually good enough to justify playing that game, and it felt good, right? This feels as big as Roots of Pacha. Like, that's a good premise. Run a zoo instead.
I'd say maybe even bigger, because Roots of Pacha, I don't think it is just Stardew but prehistoric, right? Like, but there's a lot that makes that up. But it is, if you think about it fundamentally, just kind of like a skin, right, on top of it.
Yeah, it is.
Whereas this is like fundamental differences to how you play.
Yeah.
Because
I agree.
You never have to think about the public in your farm. You're farming for yourself. Whereas a zoo, you are fundamentally doing for other people's consumption, right?
Yeah. Yeah, you're right. That's a good point. Yeah, I wonder how all that's going to integrate.
Really interested, yeah. I mean, it's possible. It's possible that there's not a huge amount of that, because it's not a management game, so it's not going to be like Roller Coaster Tycoon or whatever.
Right.
But
that's the interesting.
There has to be something. There has to be something there. Otherwise, it's like, am I doing a zoo or am I just doing a weird farm with different animals? Right.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess we'll see. But I mean, yeah, that's why I put it on the list though, right? Like that's enough to how are they going to balance that, right? Because on the one hand, you have let's make a zoo where it's pure management and you can just have infinite number of animals because you just grow and grow, right? Here, you're not going to obviously have that. In fact, I'm sure relative to that kind of game, it's going to be very limited
Yeah.
in space and what you can do. So, what animals can you have? How big is it going to be? How's all that going to operate? I don't know, but we'll see. I'm excited. I like animals. I like the idea of running a zoo and taking care of animals and whatnot. So we'll see. But that's why it's on the list. It has my attention.
All right.
Okay, but now, okay, who
It's time to
cares?
talk about the big one, right?
We said those things to have an episode, but we don't really care because 2026 is one thing and one thing only. It's the year of Pocopia, baby.
Pocopia. I think the thing is, if this game is good, it'll be hard to beat at the end of the year. Now that is a big but, a big if.
Yeah,
That is a big if, right? Because it could be bad.
I'm confident.
But if it's good,
I could be.
if it's good, it's going to be really hard for something else to end up being game of the year this year.
Yeah, yeah. It's the bar is going to be very high, assuming it's well done, right? Like and again, I have high confidence in it because I believe in the Dragon Quest Builders team.
Yeah.
Koei Tecmo. Um, and so yeah, I expect good things, and they're just putting on the Pokemon paint job on top, and I'm exaggerating because it's much more than that, but like that's just a winning recipe, you know.
Yeah.
What else do I need? Um, and it's so close, dude. 2 months. That's gonna be here in no time. Holy moly.
Yep.
Um,
And it's going to come
what
out.
a way to
It's going to
start
come
off
out
the year.
literally a week after Pokemon Day, right? Like we're going to
Yeah,
go find out what's happening for the rest of the year with Pokemon, and then boom, Pocopia's out, and you're like, oh no. Okay,
yeah,
hello,
yeah.
it's here.
It's yeah. Oh my, it's the uncomfortable truth. It very well may be the best Pokemon thing to come out this year.
Whoa, I hope not, but we'll see.
I mean, and we don't even have to talk about it because what else? What else? We haven't gotten any trailers. We don't need anything else. It's we know what it is. Just give it to me. Just inject it into my veins already.
I think the thing is that
Oh
I liked Dragon Quest Builders 2, but I never got
yeah,
through the story because I wasn't caring as much about the story, right?
yeah,
But this is
yeah,
Pokemon. So
yeah,
like I will get through the story because I care about
yeah,
Pokemon. So of course I'm
yeah,
going to go get through whatever story it is. That
yeah.
doesn't mean the story will be good necessarily. It might be good, it might
No,
be bad. We'll see. Um
yeah,
but I think it's totally expected that I will play this for a long time whether it's good or bad.
yeah. And I'm just excited because I think the scale might be a lot bigger than we think. Um,
Oh, I
like
think I
all the
oh absolutely. Like there's no way they give us the Dragonite flying without having a large map.
yeah. In fact, I have heard whispers on the wind. It might be the entire Kanto region.
That would be interesting. Like
Yeah.
an entire post-apocalyptic Kanto.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Mm,
Now, how just Kanto? Because how do you justify not being
yes.
able to get to Johto?
I don't know that. No,
That's
and
that would be an interesting one.
it's really big mountains.
I
Hard.
really hope that if it actually is Kanto, right? Like if it actually is
Yeah.
Kanto and it's clearly Kanto, I hope that they explain like there's actually like a thing to it, and it's not just like, oh, we did an area and we just made it look like Kanto, right? Like if it's just like, oh, it's Kanto because that's an Easter egg, I'll be really disappointed because I'm like, you could have just done anything. Like, why would you do this? Like, I hope if they actually are doing that, that they have a story to tell about why they're doing that.
The story is Gen 1 or Spring Money. That's the story.
But if that would,
But
but
I
if
mean,
that, no, 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 because if that were
I,
the
I,
case, they would have told us by now.
true, true.
Like we don't.
I don't know.
Because
I
us
mean,
obsessive Pokemon fans are going to notice it, but they don't
yeah,
need. They're going to get the obsessive Pokemon fans no matter what. They need the casual Pokemon fans, and the casual
yeah,
Pokemon fans won't care unless they tell you.
that's true. That's true. Well, free. Maybe Mount Snorlax is the same Snorlax that was blocking that one route. Just nobody ever removed it.
This is the world in which Red doesn't continue on his journey,
Yeah.
and therefore an
Team
apocalypse
Rocket won.
occurs, and and that Snorlax is still living there.
Yeah, there we go. See, we figured it out. Team Rocket won and depleted all the resources, and people and humanity died. And
Look, if that's the
it's what's
extent of the
left.
story, if that's the extent of the story, fine. That you know what? Fine, I'll take it. Like,
Yeah, I'd
but
take it.
I
I
just
say that jokingly, but I'd take it.
yeah, no, seriously, I think that would be something. That would be something, right? Like, what I really am not, what I really hope not for, is for them to be like, oh no, it's not Kanto. It just looks like Kanto. Right, like that.
Yeah, yeah.
That just feels like the worst of all options. It's like either make it Kanto and tell us why we are in this world, or
Yeah,
make it
yeah.
something different.
I
Because
mean,
to
if
make it
nothing
look like
else,
Kanto, you have to do that deliberately.
yeah, yeah. And I'm curious, like, can we, let's just assume it is Kanto, right? Can we fix up the whole region?
Oh
That'd be
my!
pretty dope.
Oh goodness! I mean, if it's like Dragon Quest Builders 2, then yes.
Yeah, right, right. Like,
Sandbox is Sandbox, right?
yeah, yeah.
There are two
So
options.
that's
There are three options here. One is it's not Kanto.
yeah,
Two is it's Kanto and it's Sandbox, so you can do whatever you want. It's an entire post-apocalyptic world. Three is it's not a post-apocalyptic world. It's just Cinnabar Island that's post-apocalypse, and so the only Sandbox is that island, and everything else is still normal. And you're like, you build it up, and eventually you go and explore and find out no, there was just something horrible in Cinnabar, and the rest of the region is fine.
yeah. There you go. Yeah, I could see any of these. You're right. I'm very excited for this game, Al.
I too am excited. I think when I'm talking about it, like, because obviously I'm always thinking forward to the Game of the Year episode, right? I think the reason why it probably has its best chance is that you know that this will be the game that all three hosts will have played.
Yeah,
And so if it's good, everyone will have it on their list.
yeah, yeah.
So something has to
By
be
default.
something has to be even better to even get onto two people's list.
I mean, I don't. Yeah, I don't see. Look, I look down our list, the list you have of all the 2026 releases. There's nothing in the same ballpark as Pocopia. I'm sorry.
If a Story of Seasons comes out, or
Maybe.
or Fields of Mystria, I think those are the only two that could. If assuming that Pocopia is good, this is obviously assuming that it's good. It could be bad. We might hate it, but
Oh my gosh.
assuming that Pocopia is good, the only things I think that could beat it are A New Story of Seasons or Fields of Mystria.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I guess so. But it's going to be good. Look, I saw the trailers. It showed me the trailer says to me this is good.
Sure, sure. And trailers have never lied to you before.
That is true.
Yeah, I think the most interesting thing to me about years is not necessarily what I look forward to and what I think is going to be good for the year, but what comes out that we didn't know about, right?
I guess. Sleeper.
Like,
I mean,
this time last year,
yeah.
The five that I said I was looking forward to were Snacko 1.0, Fields of Mystria 1.0, Starbirds, Hello Kitty Island Adventure, and Super Zoo Story.
Oh, yeah.
What you said was Tales of Psyche, Hello Kitty, Super Zoo Story, and Gaucho and the Grasslands.
Yeah. Okay, that wasn't a bad list.
This time last year, we didn't know about the Story of Seasons that ended up being one of my favorite games of the year. You didn't know about Wonderstop,
No.
which ended up being your favorite game of the year.
Yeah.
Like, there's all that's what I find most exciting is there are games that will come out this year that we don't know about yet.
Yeah. That's true. I forgot Tales of Psyche existed.
I forget. Did it come out this year or not?
I think.
I was always a bit like, interesting that you chose it at the time, right?
You changing animals. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, sure. Fun is, yeah, it's in early access. It's not in 1.0
Okay.
yet.
Well, okay, I don't feel bad then.
It's
still...
yes, it's a fun concept, but a concept does not a good game make.
Yeah, well, true. Oh, that's true. Oh, so I mean, you got a point. Like, honestly, it was slim pickings this year, in my opinion, for looking at the list saying they're coming out in 2026.
But I kind of always feel like that, right? There's always a couple that I'm excited about, and then it's like, oh, I got to make up my list. And then I end up struggling to narrow it down to 3 for the Game of the Year episode. So
yeah,
we'll see how the year goes. I'm excited. What will we be feeling like in a year? I don't know. Kevin, thank you for joining me for this episode.
Thank you, Al, for having me on. I just want to play Pokopia.
Is there anything you would like to share with the audience?
Oh no, I've got nothing. You know me, I'm at Coop Prez on whatever. God, man, I think Twitter is somehow it's gotten worse and it's breaking me. I might be at breaking point. It's the AI stuff is bad.
Why do you keep going on it then?
Well, because there are people I talk to, and then there's still one or two that I talk to, but it's rough out there. That is, I'm trying to reintegrate into Blue Sky. But I'm at Cooper Prez on Blue Sky. I'm definitely never posting any image. Don't go look for art there because you'll never find my art on there again.
Yeah.
Well. Oh goodness. But yeah, I'm Cooper Prez wherever. What about you, Al? Where do people?
You can find the podcast
see things
on Tumblr and on Blue Sky at THS Pod. You can send us feedback from our website, harvestseason.club. Tell us what you are most looking forward to this year, especially if it's not Pokopia, because, you know, diversity of opinion and all that. Kevin doesn't want to know. Kevin doesn't want to know if you want to.
I just want Pokopia. I just look at Pokopia and think, what else? What else matters?
You can also on the website, you can find links to everything to do with the podcast, including our Patreon, patreon.com/thspod, where you can get access to the Slack. And what are we talking about in the Slack recently? Oh, we were talking about the new year.
Yeah, the new year. Go other opinions on the Game of the Year episode.
People can complain about what the Game of the Year was, including Kevin.
Including me.
You also get access to our bonus episodes of the podcast, including one that we are just about to record about what else we're looking forward to in 2026 gaming-wise. I suspect there'll be no overlap in our lists on that one. We shall see. Yeah, I think that's everything. Thank you, Kevin, again for joining me.
Thank you, Al, for having me on.
Thank you, listeners, for listening. And until next time, have a good harvest.
Good harvest, everyone.
The Harvest Season is created by Al McKinley, with support from our patrons, including our pro farmers, Kevin, Stuart, and Elisa. Our art is done by Micah the Brave, and our music is done by Nick Burgess. Feel free to visit our website, harvestseason.club, for show notes and links to things we discussed in this episode.
Okay, you know what? When I'm going to eat my words when the new Sakuna game is announced to get dubbed, and then and then it's over for me. There we go.
Yeah, you're right. That's the funniest thing that could happen this year. You're like, no, I don't care about anything other than Pokopia. Oh wait, Sakuna.
Yeah.
Oh wait, no. Is it funnier if they announce a new Sakuna game that you can play, but it's a gacha game?
Oh. I'll still be on board. That is not necessarily a net negative.